you been to a place where we are treated so poorly, like the receptionist or whoever that is there could even barely respond to some of your questions, and then you just watch the same person that gave you a very cold attitude welcome another person so warmly, probably because the person appeared rich. You're welcome, sir. Good morning, sir. What can we offer you? How can we be of help? Please sit down, sir. My God, what just happened here? Now that brings us to the second common mistakes that human beings usually do, which is measuring people, valuing people, giving respect, measuring people's wealth and riches based on physical appearances. That is not so good. You are watching Friday Morning Dew with NK. I am Dr. Zubu Cynthia Nkechi, and you're welcome to today's interesting episode. The number two common mistakes that human beings usually do. That is valuing people, respecting people, measuring people's wealth based on physical appearances. A lovely morning to you from wherever you are watching from. Now, let me shock you. The thing is that rich people, wealthy people, don't even like appearing rich per se. They are so simple. Not all of them, but majority of them like appearing casual, like being so simple. Let me tell you this story. I had a master student, very elderly man. He comes to school. He doesn't even come to school with a car. He will just come with his leather slippers and all that. And thank God for the place of learning, because I was also making this mistake that sizing people based on physical appearances until I learned rightly. So I would just greet this man, treat him like every other person. I would just like, good morning, sir. How was your weekend? How is the family? And all that. The day I found out that this man is wealthy, he has the latest Benz car, but he comes to school without a car. He has his own apartment. He has, my God, I was like, oh, thank God for learning. Now, what am I trying to say? Now, even this morning, I stumbled against a write-up that someone just posted on our platform. You know, how someone met an old school mate of over 30 years, and to him, he just sized him and like, oh, I'm doing so well more than him. He needs help, maybe he needs a loan. And to crown it all, even the person is even one of these Camry cars, the old model. So he felt like, no, 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 I'm doing so well more than this, my classmate. So he felt like, let me invite you to my apartment. Just let's talk, let's chat. Maybe I can show you some business opportunities. He noticed that even the friend was not interested in the business opportunities he was showing him. So when the friend eventually invited him over to his own apartment, he felt reluctant, like, I don't know if I can be able to manage this kind of low life. Well, let me just go now. The day he visited this his old school friend, he got the shock of his life. This man has companies. This man has his cars. This man has fleets of cars, latest cars, name it. He even found out that the company he is working for belongs to this same old school mate. I am telling you, never you rate anyone based on physical appearances. You might be missing opportunities. You might be making a very big mistake. The greatest resource you need in life is human beings. Never you treat anyone less or treat anyone of higher value. Treat everyone equally with respect. Never make the mistake of sizing people's wealth, sizing people's status, or start paying undue, more respect to someone that you felt has money more than the other person just by appearances. I've been to banks. I remember when I was serving, that was those years, over a decade ago, I went for my NYC. You saw in one of the northern countries, you see some of these big alahajis that you are seeing. They will just walk into the bank looking so casual, so simple, yet they will carry bags containing millions of naira to deposit in the community bank. My God, never you make that mistake of sizing anybody based on physical appearances. I've been to restaurants, supermarkets, the way that we run around people that we think they are wealthy because they just came out from a very luxurious car, and you just abandon the other person that just trekked into your shop, your company, or your supermarket, anything it is that you are selling. You just abandon them. You are focusing your attention on the other person that appeared wealthy. That is very, very wrong. So start today to start making amends. Love you guys. See you in my next video next week Friday, when I will be unraveling the third common mistake that human beings usually do. Until next week Friday, love you guys. Jesus loves you. Bye for now.